All right. Welcome to the Dobsonian Power night sessions today, or tonight. I still have clouds. There's no way I can place a telescope outside. I know you want to watch the sky, but there's no way. It's fully cloudy, completely cloudy. Has been very, very hard to me. About, I don't know, maybe 1 month. But it is what it is. It will get much better in the next week after the eclipse. Don't forget that we will have, after tomorrow, on Monday, the eclipse, the total eclipse live here. But tonight I want to draw you the attention to a new product that will come to the market soon. And actually, it was thanks to a member of this community, an explorer called Astro Thief. So Thief drew me the attention today, posting on Discord. So he have a new product in the market soon. It's called the Pegasus SMARTEYE, an electronic eyepiece, and I have good feelings about it. Very good feelings about it. And it was Astro Thief fault, our explorer, because he posted on Discord in our community. By the way, it's free, so you can join us for free. Hello Adam, Peter, 1-2, Carl, Chuck, Douglas, Salted Wasabi, Marco Zidnar. I'm not used anymore to these live streams and the telescope. I will forget how to work with a telescope. It's been hard for us all. Yes, horrible. But it's super hot. Let me connect the air conditioner because it's super hot here. And next week the clouds will go away here, according to the forecast, and we will be back on track. Be aware, channel members, explorers, be aware, this is not a product that I told you in a channel membership tab. It's not that product. It's way better. That one that I posted, it's way better. But this is a very interesting. As soon as Astro Thief posted on Discord, I was studying the product and I want to share with you. The idea tonight is to make a short, small live stream to react to it, to break down what we can have here. This will be revealed in deeper after the exhibition that they are in. Pegasus, the brand, is on the NIF 2024. I believe it's in 18 April. If I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. And I believe that after the exhibition, they will launch it or distribute it to the dealers, the local dealers everywhere, and they will set a price. We will talk about that as well, because the price says everything. The last time I did a live stream like this one, it was about the Celestron Origin, which is a great tool, a great telescope, smart telescope, nothing to do with this. But the price was an handicap. at least for most people. I still think it's a good product for the ones that have the money to buy it. It's the best smart telescope, to me, out there right now. Now, what I was amazed about this, it's the concept. The concept, it's not new, I know. The older ones will remember some attempts of doing an electronic eyepiece, which is a natural way to go, because we want to watch or to benefit from the power of the camera and at the same time the eyepiece, but it was not successful in the past. Comparing with this device, if it is what is there, and we will see in a moment, or even better, it will be a game changer, in my opinion. In my opinion. And I will tell you why. This is a SMARTEYE. This is an eyepiece with a camera integrated. And I will tell you why I think this is a game changer, especially for us that use Dobsonian telescopes. Welcome, Scott Niagara, to the membership. Thank you. Welcome, you are now an explorer. Welcome to this spaceship. Okay, you know, the ones that follow the channel know very well that I'm very picky with reviews and gear. And I don't want to be a gear channel of gear reviews, because I just want to review what I like. When it's a relevant product that I see that it's relevant in the market, like it was the Celestron smart telescope, which I think it's the best one out there. It's the most expensive as well, but it's the best one. This can be a game changer for Dobsonian owners and other telescopes as well. And I tell you why, and especially for me, because we have visual observations, we have live stacking using a camera to watch through a telescope. It's what I do every live streams here with you. And we have astrophotography. Okay? The most demanded and popular sub-niche of astronomy. And while most people think that smart telescopes like C-Star and the Dwarf that are cheaper and other ones will be the future, I don't think so. And this eyepiece with a camera integrated, if it works well, I hope it works, it will allow us to do and take the pleasure of doing visual observations, which are very, very important, and then trigger the camera to watch better through the eyepiece things that we can't as a human. Now you can ask, well, we can do already that with a camera and eyepiece and an eyepiece, but you need a laptop or a device. This will cut everything. Imagine you go to a star party with this in a pocket, with this eyepiece, and you can watch the object in the eyepiece in a natural and beautiful way visually, and then you trigger the camera to live stack. Bam, 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 bam. Again, Astrothieb is in a house. I mentioned you because it was your fault. It's always your fault. You don't realize how you without saying too much, you interfere with my path here in astronomy, which is beautiful as well. Hello Lisa, hello just another amateur astronomer, and Shivan from the vertical live stream. This is a preparation as well to the eclipse. Don't forget, on Monday, 6 hours live stream non-stop with the eclipse. Now I saw you Samir, not very convinced about this. But I am. I tell you that I am. Because we can do the visual as usual, and then trigger the camera to do a live stacking, and this is important, without any device. It's plug and play. It's just a small thing. It's even smaller than a smart telescope like Dwarf, but with the advantage that we keep the visual. I told you guys, visual is and will be a thing in the future. The more machines introduce it, the more we will stick with visual to get that natural feeling, human feeling of the sky. That is forever. Forever. Now, the camera inside this, the sensor, it's a 533. Bam! Bam! You know the 533 IMX sensor? It's a sensor very similar to the 294 that I use here in the live streams a lot. And it's very, very powerful. The difference to the IMX 294 that I use here, I prefer the 294 because it's larger. It's larger. It's not squared. The 533 of this one, it's squared. 294, it's larger and has, very important to my Dobs and Newtonians, larger pixel size. It's 4.6, I think. The 294, it's much larger than the 533, which gives us a pixel scale match needed. I thought on that, Samir. I thought this in my eye. Well, but this is the reality now. Now, 533 sensor, the eyepiece, and now let's break down this. Let's try to break down and figure it out. This is another thing. It's a partnership with Sky Safari. That's good. I use Sky Safari in my smartphones to watch the sky. And that means that somehow they will, maybe, I don't know, maybe they will play it solve. Maybe we can do it all with this small device. When I told you I didn't want a C-Star because I have the Dwarf, it's smaller. Because the smartphone makes sense to me being the smallest I can. Otherwise I have my better telescopes here. I don't want a smart telescope to do a live stream with you. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. When I have a 12-inch Dobsonian that we call the King. The King. And this is even better because it's small, and we make us stick with that visual observation benefit. So what they say here, an innovative display. There are loads of questions around this. Okay, this is marketing. Let's move on. Powered by Sky Safari. Okay, the image itself, it doesn't say too much. It says that it's an eyepiece because we know. And then the camera. This means that it can have some kind of cooling. I don't know. This grid here. Okay. For the ones that just joined, let me tell you that this is supposed to be released to dealers after the NIF 2024 exhibition, where Pegasus is the brand. The brand is also the brand of the product Pegasus that we talked about in the last live stream, a members only live stream, the D-Rotator. And it's a good tool. It's a good tool. Some people with alt-azimuth telescopes, like the Dobsonian go-to telescopes, use it to counteract the rotation of the sky and avoid those problems at the edges, you know, because of the rotation. I don't care too much about it because I crop, I like to zoom, but for people that like wide field and Dobsonians and alt-azimuth Dobs or alt-azimuth other telescopes, alt-azimuth mounts, up, down, left and right, so it's an advantage. The D-Rotator. And it's a good tool, it's proved on the market that works well, so they have that credibility already. They have more products, but this is the most popular one, as far as I know. Redefine aperture, this is important. Notice that, very important. Notice that you still get the power of the aperture. With this device, you keep the power of the aperture. While smart telescopes are limited by their tiny aperture and sensors, these not only have a 533 sensor, which is large, IMX, but it's paired with, if you want, the telescope that you want, as long as it can hold an eyepiece, not a Rasa. Sorry, Rasa, but we have the Schmidt-Cassegrains, everything, RC, Newtonians, refractors, everything, and binos. If you buy two, I suppose this can work with binos. I don't know, this is all new. This is very exciting, man. Thank you, Astro Theme! Thank you! Thank you so much for drawing me the attention. Price. Okay, you're talking about price, of course. Price. Okay, they didn't release the price yet. But I suspect it will be around, this is my bet, between, I don't know, I have nothing with them. I'm just doing this because this product excites me a lot. I suspect, and this is my bet, around, between $1,000 and $1,500. This is my bet. If they can sell it at a lower price or an offer or something, it will be awesome. I have good feelings about this product. Now, redefine aperture. The SMARTEYE enhances the view seen through any small telescope. It's true. It can be that. Delivering vibrant color images that transport you beyond the limits of traditional eyepiece viewing. Oh god, I love it so much. What I love is this, it's really this. They say traditional eyepiece. We will keep the traditional eyepiece viewing, observation, experience. It's just a boost that we can do if we want after observing visually. In addition to that, if this plate solved with Sky Safari, it can do a push to integrated with one eyepiece. if you want to have the smartphone. I think the best experience to me with if I get this device in the future will be to get rid of smartphone. I don't know yet. Sky Safari is powerful and I use Sky Safari to search for the objects. I don't know. Man, this is amazing. Sky Safari that I already use when I do visual. A visual eyepiece and then trigger a camera at the level of the 294 that I love will be powerful. Now they say you can give your opinions as well. You don't have to agree with me. I know that to astrophotography this may seems like a hit, but it's not, because this still is a camera. This is amazing, man. This is the union. This is morphing into something that keeps the three sub-niches together. The visual, the EAA, and the astrophotography. The three are together because a visual only can take benefit of it, and he will or she will want to trigger the camera to see a bit more. Live stacking. The EAA, as I do, I will use it visually and EAA, and the astrophotographer can use the power of the 533 whenever he or she wants to collect the raw frames to a device, whatever the device. This is promising. This is promising. Now let's see if they deliver what they are talking about. Ultra high resolution display at the top of the eyepiece. Okay, they say that we have a display at the top. A display at the top becomes your personal portal to the universe, giving you the sensation of floating in space. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. With its cutting-edge image enhancement technology, SmartEye provides the experience of gazing through a much larger telescope and revealing breathtaking detail in every observation. This is the thing. You can pair it with any telescope aperture. Can you imagine me with a 25-inch telescope here, Dobsonian, and bam! Bam eyepiece, bam EAA, and I even can live stream with it. Promising. I'm very excited with this. But members, channel members, I'm even more excited with that product that will come, and you will be the first one to know. Well, actually, in the after tomorrow, that brand will sponsor that Eclipse live stream that we will do on Monday. So everybody will, of course, at least have an idea of what the product is. But you know already. You know already, the members. Simple operation. Keep it simple. Simple operation. Thanks to its low light sensitivity sensor, low light, SmartEye continuously collects photons. Okay. Additionally, the image displayed in the eyepiece can also be viewed on your smartphone, so you can add a device. This is very versatile, this device, if it works well. I believe. They did a good job with the Pegasus, the rotator. Marco, I think your prediction might be right. The IMX 533 implementations, let me pull to read better. Implementations are about $600. Add a small system on a cheap computer for about $200 and a display for $400 and you are at $1,200. Yes. My bet is, and that will be awesome, It will be a mistake if they go beyond that, in my opinion. 1,000, 1,500 bucks, the maximum. But that 1,200 that you talk about, it's a good starting point. Because it's still affordable. For the ones that, if you want to buy a good eyepiece, you have to spend money. If you want to buy a good camera, you have to spend money. And here you have both. Here you have everything. Man, this is... this could be a game changer. And I go deep. This could be a game changer for the preservation of the visual observation in a broader public or audience. It's important, the visual observation. Very, very important. Yes, another thing, that there are many questions here. Another thing, the tracking. Yes, I'm sure we will have to get to have tracking. But if you think to use a camera, if you buy a camera, you have to have tracking. A go-to, equatorial platform, equatorial mount, whatever, Alt-Z mount, you have to get, you gotta have tracking. Look at our Explorer Pipilan that purchased the camera and is struggling. Of course, you can do stuff with it, but it's at the borderline of suffering a bit to get a result that it's not so good as if you have tracking. It's far away from those results. While doing EAA, we get the instant gratification with good images without having to post-process them. So this is promising in that sense. So we gotta have tracking for sure. They don't refer this. I read this already, but I didn't see anything about tracking. But I'm sure it's logic. I'm sure it makes sense to have tracking to live stack, unless they can. But that will be an exception to do planetary live stacking, lucky imaging. You can do it without tracking, but that will complicate. To have tracking is important. Most of us have tracking. Let me see more. Blah, blah, blah. Let me see. Sky Safari integration. This is a good thing as well. Seamlessly connect with the award-winning Sky Safari mobile application to access additional features and delve into a wealth of knowledge about the universe. Capable of capturing and storing raw astronomical files for later computer processing. This is the astrophotography cherry in the cake. Okay? This pleases everybody. This is really unifying the visual component to the astrophotography or to the camera use component, which sometimes people want to polarize, and it's wrong. We can do it together because we all love the same thing, no? It will get apart probably the people that only want just a picture, purely just photographers that will still want a good camera to do stuff, or to do a better live stacking, of course. With a good camera here and a laptop, at least to live stream, it will be for sure better. Pipilan, just talk about it. Just purchase a new camera. Well, we don't know how the price and if it works well yet. Transition effortlessly from live viewing to preserving celestial moments with this. Okay, this is not so important. Now, be aware that I still think that it is not a replacement, especially for astrophotographers and EAA tough users like I am. This is not a replacement. You will see soon. You will see soon why I think about this with that new product. Shh. Redefining stargazing. Redefining stargazing, they say. Transform your small telescope with SMARTEYE. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is marketing. Let me see more. Defy light pollution and observe from anywhere with SMARTEYE. This is a quality of EAA. Not only this device, you do EAA, you can overcome better the light pollution, of course. So this will be amazing for people that love visual, that are frustrated because they are in a city and they are in an apartment and they point to the sky through the window. There's many people that do that. We should respect everyone's conditions. And it is what it is. Some people work like that and they feel that frustration of only can watch, which is not bad, brighter objects. But with this connecting to EAA, they have that power again to watch further and better. Yeah, tell me your opinions. I'm very excited. You know that I give my opinions and are independent of what others say. But I like to know if you might not agree, or I like the idea of this product. I do both visual and EAA. When I do visual, I miss the structure and color I get with EAA. When I do EAA, I miss the connection with the sky I only get with visual. I can relate with that. Totally, Marco. Totally. Totally. That's why sometimes I mix both. So they have here images now. Let's see. Let's analyze this. The camera, the 533, it's square. The sensor is squared and gives us a square view of the object. If it's an eyepiece, it's round. So, one of two. And I think it's the first one. They trim here the corners, so we can have a natural view through the camera, not the eyepiece. This can be the view, the circle can be the field of view of the eyepiece. And then when you trigger the camera, you are wasting these corners, of course, but you keep that visual feeling, which is amazing. That visual feeling through it. And as they place the images like this, I believe it will be like this. Otherwise, they will do the square here, inside in the inner circle, okay, here, but then we will have a square. The image will be a square, which is not represented here, so we can think that and speculate that this will be the view with the sensor wasting the corners here. Now these images, they don't refer anything if they are processed or not. Now some people might be skeptical. Well, what I can tell you, the 533 sensor, it's very similar to the use of the 294. And it depends on the telescope they are using, but with my Dobs, I can have this and even better results just doing live stacking. I'm very experienced in live stacking, so I can tell you by my history, my results, what we can get. And this Sculpture Galaxy, we watched this Sculpture Galaxy a lot here, and we got these images. The Pleiades as well, and even better than these. This is what it is. What is it? The Pelican? I don't know. And this one, Andromeda, I can get but cropped because of the field of view of my telescopes with the camera. So I believe that this can be a live stack non-processed image. I don't know though. It can be processed, but it doesn't make sense. They placed here an image, live stack the image with this circle here. That will be misleading. No? You are with all sky. Yeah. We will have all sky in about a bit more than a week to chat. So defy light pollution. That's true. Night sky is accessible to all with SMARTEYE. Okay. This is imaging simplified with SMARTEYE. Insert SMARTEYE in the focuser and your telescope becomes a portal to the sky. Okay, this is marketing, nothing new. Bring astronomy outreach and education to everyone. That helps, but we can do that with other devices as well. That's true. We still need a telescope to work with this. Let me see if they give more hints. Okay. Because another thing that we don't know is the live stack exposure time. I don't know if they will stack 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 15 seconds. We don't know. We don't know. Probably will be around 10, 15. I have no idea. I don't know if it will be adjustable or if it will be like the smart telescope that we have that exposure. Like the dwarf, it has 15 and you can go lower. I don't know. Within just a few seconds, they say, within just a few seconds you can view incredible detailed views of the objects. Within just a few seconds. A few seconds. So few seconds. I suppose they will have a range. I don't know. We'll see. It will be short exposures, of course. Or maybe they can allow you to use any exposure that you want if you have a good mount and you want to use the camera to do astrophotography. Maybe. So you get an IMX 5333 and an eyepiece. Let me see more hints. Seamlessly switch between SMARTEYE and a traditional eyepiece. It's a hybrid device. With a light-sensitive image sensor, effortlessly transitions between electronically assisted astronomy (EAA) and traditional eyepiece observing. SMARTEYE slots into your telescope focuser just like a regular optical eyepiece. For more advanced imagers, SMARTEYE is also a versatile astro camera capable of capturing long exposures. Yes, they give the hint here. Long exposures and storing raw astronomical files for later computer processing. So this is the astrophotography side of it. So you will be good with it. So they say, with the power to switch between the immersive digital world of imaging and the timeless, that's the word, timeless charm of traditional optical eyepieces. Timeless charm, timeless charm, timeless charm of visual observations. Timeless charm of visual observations. We get it all. The visual experience, and if you want, trigger the camera. We'll see how. Whether you're seeking enhanced detail and clarity through digital imaging or craving the authentic, hands-on feel of traditional observation, SMARTEYE empowers you to explore the cosmos on your terms. I remember everybody here, and especially the ones that just joined us, that I have nothing, commercially nothing with them. I'm just doing this reaction because I think it's a very, very relevant and powerful future for the future of astronomy. A powerful product, and because AstroTheb draw me the attention right now on Discord, and I had to explore this. So they have here images. This I can believe in this as well. The moon. Welcome, Richard. You are now an explorer. Thank you. Don't forget, explorers, you are the biggest support of this channel, the members, and you have access to exclusive content, and you receive first some relevant information like the last one that I posted there. So thank you. By the way, okay, so they show us here the moon. The moon, as well as here it's the Bode galaxy, I believe. Here it's the ring planetary nebula. Here is the, oh come on, this is the, if somebody knows in the chat, I would have to zoom. It's a bunch of galaxies. One big galaxy and here, but I can't remember. This is the Hercules cluster, M13. Beautiful. But this one is good to watch without the camera connected. Well, you have it all here. It's amazing. Ring nebula. Okay, let's see. We have a, it says PC power. It's a USB-C connection. So I believe it's to connect to the devices. And, or, no, I believe this is to power the camera. This is to supply power. And I believe they will connect through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. I think they say here. Standalone eyepiece or astro camera. You can use it as an eyepiece and you can see it here. Right? This is to use with any telescope. I think they nailed it. Another hint here. SMARTEYE doubles as a versatile astro camera capable of capturing and storing raw astronomical files. Fits. for later computer processing. So here they say to us that we will have FITS files, which are the best ones to record as raw files for post-processing. Thank you, Quasar, for gifting 10 Dobsonian Power memberships! We are warming up for the eclipse on Monday. Everybody here. I want everybody here on Monday. On Monday to watch the eclipse. With us. Different telescopes. The workshop guy. The Bayou Man. Probably Amy and Brian. As well. Cheeky. Astrowombo, AGSW, Daniel, Vladimir, Paulo, Donald King, Jason, Dig, Christina. You are now explorers.
Welcome to this spaceship.
I want everybody here on Monday. A 6-hour straight in a row, 6-hour live stream. Christoph, Demora, Joel, Wasted Talent, Keep Jones, you are now explorers. Don't forget you have full access to the membership tab on the YouTube channel Dobsonian Power, this channel, as well as some benefits on Discord if you connect your account, your YouTube account, with our Discord. The Discord is discord.gg/DobsonianPower. discord.gg/DobsonianPower, and it's free for everybody. Yeah, I know, Geisler. Geisler. It's once in a lifetime. Well, I will not tell you. I will not bother you with that. Let's move on. What problems does SmartEye solve? Okay. Disappointment with faint images, I know. So this is not a feature only of this device. It's of any camera. If you pair a camera with your telescope, you will see more than the regular dim, faint images that sometimes we watch. Although you still can watch bright images, planets. I doubt this will do a good job on planets. We'll see. Planets, everything with an eyepiece, even the star clusters, Orion Nebula, some brighter galaxies, double stars, comets, I don't know, everything through an eyepiece, even with some light pollution. Planetary Nebula. Oh god. I ate a Burger King. Thank you, Oniton Man, for gifting 10 Dobsonian Power memberships. Thank you. Threshold Slayer, Katsuhiro Ishikawa from Japan, Walter Lewis, Charles, Fox, Paul Jones, Nicolas Raphael, Steven C, Kingugawa, and Damien. Welcome to this spaceship! The power of the Dobsonian!
Welcome!
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, On Its Own Man, another great supporter of this project. And Richard, thank you for being an explorer. Thank you. I'm not sure if I mentioned it already. Thank you, Paul. You are welcome here on Monday. Don't forget, we will have on Monday in the Dobsonian Power Night Sessions channel, Dobsonian Power channel, the eclipse, total eclipse, partial eclipse. We will have everything here on Monday. Make sure you go to the channel page, home page, and click on the notification bell to be notified. It will be amazing. Different people, nice people from the community. It will be different. Well, it's not the first time we do it. So the disappointment with faint images, of course with the camera we solved that. Simplifying complex imaging setups, that's true. That's an advantage. That's an advantage. You go to your Dob, you insert the eyepiece and that's it. But you still have to have a telescope with you. And the bigger the better, because it has an eyepiece. This is an eyepiece. So you still have, this doesn't replace the portability, the height portability of this. This doesn't replace, for instance, for the Eclipse, this is a good device. You know, be aware, traveling on Monday, because loads of people there. I don't know, you may be lucky, you may not. You know, it's the crowd. This is good for the Eclipse, for instance, it comes with a filter. So every telescope has its purpose. But you still need, but that's the power of it, the aperture. To have a large Dob here and insert the eyepiece, have light pollution, it's solved. If you have light pollution. Combating light pollution, okay, the light pollution, accessibility. It's accessible to a broader audience, okay. Broader audience, it's logical. Good for beginners, it's true. It eliminates the guesswork of what am I looking at? This is where Sky Safari enters in the game. With its intuitive interface and comprehensive database of celestial objects. Okay, that's an advantage to pair Sky Safari. Astronomy Outreach, another advantage, but that one you can get with any telescope. Enhanced view experience, simplified operation, they are repeating here. Real-time imaging. The live stacking technology, that's powerful. Allowing you to capture and view celestial wonders in real time, immersing yourself in the beauty of the cosmos. Okay, versatile, seamless sharing. Okay, this is a bit more of the same. Look, the sensor, you see a square sensor. This is the part that enters the in the focuser. And the camera, this is the camera. Now, and very important, technical specification. Technical specification. We know already the Sony IMX533 color CMOS sensor. Okay. Ultra high definition display for crisp and clear visualization of objects. We don't know that display yet. Will it be good? Will it be like the... I don't know. They don't talk about it. Question here. What about dark adaptation? Well, think this way. When I do, at least from my experience, when I do, and you should do the same or similar. When I do visual observations there, I prepare the eyes, I do the dark adaptation period to get a better observation experience visually with the eyepiece. And then usually I do, after that is when I do EAA. Sometimes I do the opposite. With this kind of device, you can do the same. You just do your dark adaptation, you do visually first, and then you trigger the camera. The thing is that I usually use the Sky Safari anyway with a smartphone to know the position of the objects in the sky. So every time I open Sky Safari, yes, I use the red screen so I can preserve better the dark adaptation, but anyway it will mess with the dark adaptation. Yes, if you are purist on visual, you will say no, but I just want visual. But if you want both, you can do a whole night of visual observations, and at the end, oh, that galaxy that I wanted so much to watch, let me trigger the camera. Is it there? It's there. Let me take a picture to have to remember. Thank you, Quasar, for your super chat. Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry, Chris. Well, you always, when this happens, sometimes happen. Sorry, Chris, sorry. So sorry. Let me pull. It's here. You are always... Thank you, Chris Green, for gifting 5 Dobsonian Power memberships! Mike D, David Carbin, Pete Quintanilla, Rising Storm, hopefully not for the eclipse, Himanshu Kumar, and that's all you are now, explorers! Thank you so much! Thank you! Thank you, Chris Green. You are always a great supporter. I'm really sorry that I skipped that one. I'm really ashamed. Am I red? Am I red here? I'm really ashamed. I should be red. Thank you, Quasar, for drawing me the attention. Well, anytime I fail, I'll do in double in the next live stream. Hey, Hoey TM, welcome back. Yes, we are warming up for Monday. Monday will be the big day. 6-hour live stream, more or less, in a row. Bam, 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 with different telescopes. It will be awesome. The wireless connection. Good point. We'll see. They don't refer here. So the specs are the IMX sensor 533. The display, we don't know too much about it. Now, wide 90 degrees field of view, providing expansive coverage for detailed observation. This is good. A wide field of view I like, and it should be because the 533 is a large sensor camera. Diopter adjustment range from plus 1D to minus 5D, catering to various visual acuity needs. We'll see. Dual band Wi-Fi, here it is. Dual band Wi-Fi support. 2.4 and 5G. Okay, BGNAC. It's the normal nowadays. We'll see. It should connect fine, we don't know. Integrated SD card reader for convenient local storage of captured images. like the smart telescopes do. USB-C power in port for versatile power supply options, so that's a common thing as well, and compatible with both iOS and Android devices. So this is it. Guys, promising. I don't know if you have more questions about it. We'll see how it works. I still think these are like the smart telescopes are. This is better. Well, it's for a different purpose. But I still think that to have a good camera paired with a nice telescope will work for a higher level experience, not only on astrophotography, but on EAA as well. On EAA as well. With that new product. Bam! Bam! Let's see. Let's see. I believe they will be the sponsors of the Eclipse live stream. At the end, I'm lucky. We don't know, Chris. We don't know how much is it. This, I bet it will be. I don't know if it will be like that, but my bet is between 1,000 and 1,500, around that. Maybe at the middle range, 1,200, as Marco said. In my opinion, sounds like a decoupled C-star or dwarf. No, this is different because you need a telescope. You still need a telescope. You will use this eyepiece with a telescope, so it's different. If you have to go, oh, I have to take a picture of the eclipse, but I'm not in the good area. You travel now. You take the dwarf. It's easy to take the dwarf with you. You take this. You do nothing without a telescope, right? For instance, it's a different purpose. What I think this is beautiful, and I'm glad they came with this device. It's that it unifies the astrophotography with the visual observation, and the EAA at the middle is where I am. I'm kind of in the middle, more towards the visual, but I'm still in the middle because sometimes I do astrophotography. So it unifies, and the power of keeping the traditional visual experience that should be kept, because it's unique, it's ancient, an ancient experience. It's like Galileo did, and we still do it for some reason, because it's the way that we can see in a natural, with our eyes, in the natural way. It's more natural to watch the sky through an eyepiece than a screen, like we do here usually. So that should be something that this device might help. If they fail, if this come to the market and it doesn't work well or whatever, we don't know yet. I suppose they will distribute after the exhibition, the NIF 2024 exhibition. They are participating. I believe it's, you can confirm on Google or something, it's 18th of April, if I'm not wrong. So after, it's natural, the companies usually do and release products during the exhibitions, and then they distribute to every dealer. They should know already. So they will have a price that day after for sure, after the exhibition. We will be tracking that. As soon as I see that they have a price, I will inform you in the community or something. And I appreciate if any of you realize in advance that, share with us as well on Discord or something. Raffle. You can only use visual or record, not use both at the same time. That's logical. That's the way to go. You do visual and then, but look, you do visual and then you don't need a laptop. You don't need a tablet if you want, but a laptop, you don't need it. Which is something to portability matter. Is something that to take the laptop to portability, I prefer something compact. But you need a telescope. With this, every time you need a telescope. It's not like visual is best by far. Well, I love visual, but some people don't. We are all different. We respect that. I ordered a 6-inch Skywatcher Virtuoso. Should be here on Monday. Well, congratulations! Wasted talent! I made the decision after watching all of your 6-inch Dob videos. It will be my first telescope. Yeah, the videos for the ones that need support on that telescope, I explored a lot. I broke down that telescope in every ways and with hacks to do, upgrades, everything. How much data can the Eyepiece store? I suppose it will have to be with the SD card. I don't know the threshold. They didn't mention here the threshold, but I suppose it will be enough. Probably like the smart telescopes. Samir, are you a bit more convinced, or you still think that your eyepieces will be always with you on this kind of device? No. Remember, I don't have any commercial relationship with this device manufacturer, neither with Sky Safari. Even that I will tell you that, well, if I didn't like a product, I will never talk about it. Nope. Why is that? Well, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. We will see. We will see. I have good feelings about it. For a different... that unifying feature of visual with astrophotography and EAA. That's the thing that I like the most, because I see people sometimes tend to get away from each other, and I think that will bring us together, if that makes sense. I think an off-axis system would work better. How's that? Off-axis system, how's that? Ah, okay. I don't feel the same. Yeah. I'm curious, but I don't feel I need it. Of course. I don't feel either. Especially with the that I will receive. You know that. Members know. I will receive a to share with you and to make a review. Bam! Ooh. Oh, this is so funny. No, I missed. Where is Chuck? But Chuck didn't didn't give anything. No. It's not bad words. By the opposite. It was to hide the word. This is not a bad word. This is a son. I never say bad words here. This is a family-friendly channel. I want you to be with your kids around, nephews, grandson, grandchildren around, with that feeling that you are safe with them around. At least on public, I have that responsibility. I can't place a telescope, man. It's completely cloudy here. I'm with the chip of the ship of the eclipse already. I assumed and that I can't do nothing till then. We will do the eclipse, but look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I know. The ones that I know here, I joke as well. Look. Look the weather here. Look. Now it's rain for today, for tonight, storms. But look next week, after the eclipse, sun, 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 sun. And the temperature is rising. This is Celsius. Today is 21 maximum. Next week, 26, 27. So, I forecast, my prediction is that we will have a great week and we will come back here. Now let's see this. Let's see this. To compensate that I didn't watch you on the chat. So is this the work of the workshop? Man! Look what we do on Discord. Look what some people do, like the workshop man on Texas. Tripod, 224 camera, autofocuser, this is inexpensive, some machinery here, a rubber band, and bam! Focusing the all sky camera. This lens, I can confirm, this lens of the 224 is very, very hard to focus. You touch it and it's gone, the focus. Very, very hard. With this trick here, the workshop man made it. Very nice work, Chris Green, very nice work. It was not intentionally, I just opened Discord without noticing and I just saw it. So congratulations. Congratulations. For some reason, they call you the workshop man. Like an off-axis guider system, but eyepiece where the main camera will be and have a camera on the off-axis side where the guide cam would go normally. I understand. I think I understand what you're saying. To have the camera like this one, for instance, in the finder scope holder, for instance, and connecting using it as a digital eyepiece, right? But you don't get it. The thing is, and I think it's one of the goals with this device, it's to preserve the pleasure, and the only people that love visual understand this, the pleasure of watching through an eyepiece like this, not through a device, through an eyepiece, the pleasure of watching through an eyepiece, preserving the visual, pure visual observation, and if you want, trigger the camera. I think that's the main difference. The main difference that may trigger your addition to buy, or your willingness to buy some device like this. Because otherwise you buy a better camera or something and you do the regular astrophotography or EAA that you usually do with a laptop and better hardware. The thing is that you can hold it and put it in a pocket. To a star party, you always need a telescope. You always need a telescope. I think is that their goal. Yeah, I agree with you. Chris, you should think for your retirement to maybe to enter the 3D print world. I don't have it, and I'm not good on that. But you can explore that as well. Yes, yes, yes. With the Pegasus, not this one. Not the... where is it? Not the SMARTEYE. Not this one, but the D-Rotator. They have more products. The popular one that I know is the D-Rotator. Where is the D-Rotator? Well, it's around this one of those categories. But the D-Rotator, yes, you will need the tracking to derotate. Yes, you get star trails. You still need tracking. Yes, of course we can. I don't know, something for you to think about, Chris. You have a whole world of things to explore, to add to your knowledge in astrophotography and astronomy and light stacking, cameras, visual, everything, telescopes, binos. Yeah, everybody that purchased the 3D printer and that is on this hobby, the astronomy hobby, everybody says it was a good purchase. Or you pair it with a D-Rotator. Good, good, good. Good point. Thank you, Quasar, for being a member for 26 months! Thank you! Odin, Goramir, Jordi, Aguila, Willie, and Brad, you are now explorers.
Welcome to the spaceship of the Dobsonian power.
You now have access to exclusive content only in the Dobsonian Power channel, only for members, that I do regularly. Gear. It's gear. 3D printer, it's gear for astronomer. Oof. $500? No, I don't believe. I don't believe that. Forget it. Forget it. No, 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 no. I mean, with the SMARTEYE, do you need tracking? Yes, you need. They don't talk about that, but of course you need. I guess so, but maybe I don't understand the product. It's an interesting addition to the market. No, you need tracking for sure. They should told here. Of course you need tracking, because if you think it's an eyepiece, for the eyepiece, it's okay, you don't need tracking because you do it visually. It's to observe with your own eyes. But when you trigger the camera, if you want to trigger the camera, to live stack, you need tracking. Even if you use the smaller exposure that you have, you do lucky imaging, you need tracking. There's no way, and I can confirm that because I have that experience. There's no way you can do this that they show here. Look what they show here. The Pleiades. Let me see more. They have 4 examples. The Sculpture Galaxy, beautiful. The Andromeda Galaxy. And I suppose this is the Pelican Nebula. There's no way you can do this. Look at this. Look at these details. Without tracking. You need tracking. Now we want to see what they will do with the exposure times, the gain. They don't tell anything about that. But I suppose it will be like what we regularly do with this camera, with this camera or similar cameras with this sensor, the IMX533, which is a good sensor. It's a good sensor with large field of view. We will see. We will see. Yeah, Brian Fowler loves to do the 3D print stuff for astronomy. So Jonathan, yes, we will need tracking. Yeah, I think this is my bet. This is my bet between those values. Between those values. Oh God, I wish I could place a telescope, but I will be patient and we will have in 2 days, Monday. I want everybody here on Monday. Of course, thank you, Quasar, for remembering. If you like this kind of content, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with videos and live streams. I want everybody here to the eclipse on Monday. It's scheduled already. You can hit the notification bell on the live stream scheduled on the homepage of the channel, Dobsonian Power, because it will be super unique. Not only because it's the thing of this eclipse that makes it so special, it's that the sun is at the peak of activity. It's not like the last one, 2017. It's different because now the sun is really at the peak. That means they don't know, they can't predict that, but that means right now, that means that there's a chance that those solar flares, those coronal ejections, can be seen during the totality. So if you are on the path of the totality, we will have here Chris Green on the totality and maybe more people with different telescopes. So Chris Green will be on Texas in Texas with the totality, and there's a chance that we can have those ejections, coronal ejections in the sun, and that we can access that, which will be spectacular. Another thing I want to tell you, nobody talks about this, and because it's the United States eclipse, Great American Eclipse, Canada, United States, Mexico, but there's a chance for you if you are on United Kingdom or Ireland or Iceland, probably not. or in the Canary Islands, that will be even fainter, but at the sunset, GMT time zone, at the sunset on Europe, on the coast, even on my country, on Galicia, on Spain, if you are on Spain, Galicia, north of Portugal, not in my place, I'm on south, but north of Portugal, you have a chance on sunset, if the sky is clear, to watch a small partial eclipse. So you will see the sun with a small shadow. You can watch the forecast of it that I have in the community tab, a public community tab on the channel, with an image of the kind of image that that you will see. So in Europe you will see as well, but much smaller and only on those locations. So United Kingdom, West Side, Ireland, Canary Islands, and a bit more. Galicia, Spain, not much. Monday will be special. Yeah, of course. Of course. And you are fine with that. I also love the IMX 294. It's the best relationship, quality and price for a camera to EA and to astrophotography, to all work in astronomy. Okay, guys, this was the review. Thank you, the reaction. We will track this product and give further information as soon as we have more. On Discord, we talk about of this new stuff, so join us on Discord as well, it's free. And I will see you after tomorrow in the Monday total solar eclipse with different telescopes. So be there. I want everybody there to support us, this community. It's the work of the community. I'm just a host. It's you that will be the heroes of the eclipse. Workshop Man, the Bayo Man, which is Star Guy, Workshop Man, which is Chris Green, Amy, if it's possible to be there, Brian Fowler, and maybe more secret participants from the Explorers community. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all on Monday. Bye bye, guys. I wish I could place a telescope, but we have to accept. Next week.